Welcome back, my dear champions, all to the full stack web application development. So this is going to be the last lecture of file upload. So it's been a while since we uploaded a lecture or since we attended the class, right? I've been a little unwell, so I've not been well from last 12, 13, 14, 15 days maybe. And plus you being quite lethargic has given you a break of around 20 days, I suppose, or 15 to 20 days. But nevertheless, right? So we're going to start fresh today, right? And we're going to start where we left from. So we uploaded this cover and we were able to distinguish between the cover and the profile image upload, right? So we uploaded, but we did not retrieve it, right? So what we did so far is the following. We'll choose the file and the code will know whether I'm uploading a cover image or a, let's say about profile image, right? So data sciences2.jpg uploaded successfully, and as you can see that the file is being uploaded successfully to JE upload. So now you can clearly see, right, data sciences2 has been uploaded. Now what we need to do, we have to set this as a profile picture. So that's what we intend doing, right? We have to intend, or our intention is to set this as a profile picture. And how do you do that? Right, to set it as a profile picture, we know that in order to upload an image of any user logged in, any user, the user has to first log in, and the login takes a unique username, creating a unique session or a unique cookie for a unique user, right? So let me show you. So what are we going to do here is once we say this dot upload file and we give file name, right, and we give an item name as well, right? Okay, so now what is this file name and what is this item, right? Item is basically the name of the file, right, which is item name, and file name is basically taking that we're supplying both the things to this upload function. So here we are doing item.write new file, one the upload dir, which is JE uploads, and the file name dot to string. So now what are we going to do here? We're not going to upload the file name here, right? What are we going to do? All right, so this is files controller, and we already have accounts controller. If I go to source package controller, and I have accounts controller right here, and I have a function here, okay, which gives me, okay, just a moment. No, we don't have that. I suppose we have it, right? If I, no, it does not have. So we have this logout Fahim Khan. We don't have it, I suppose, get logged in user, right? So I'll say, let us see wherever we're using this session. Yeah, oh, we have this function right here, okay? We have this function get logged in user, all right? And it returns the user which is currently logged in, right? So it takes one parameter, which is user. So I'm going to call the same right here, get logged in user, right? So what I do here, inside this function, all right, so I'll make sure that I extend this files controller, or I create an object of it, right? For example, if everything goes well, right, so what I do right here, I can say accounts controller AC is equivalent to new accounts controller, and we know it takes one parameter, which is C. So that is why we are going to do the following. All right, so or else what we can do right here, we can even extend this. We'll say extends from accounts controller. Now we have to basically add a constructor right here, because the constructor takes one parameter, which is config C. All right, so it takes one parameter, so we'll have to pass that parameter right here. Right. So what I do right here, I will also accept the object of user in this function. All right. Or let's do one thing. So let's not call this. So it's going to be a bit hectic. Okay, let's do one thing right here. Let's make a function private void, right, logged in user. Does not accept any parameter, it returns. Right, so I will say private string, right, logged in user accepts one parameter. It does not accept any parameter, so we are going to pass this. Okay, we know that we're doing it twice, so it's better if we do it once, right? Okay, here we're returning session.get attribute auth session, and yeah, it has to be okay. We'll have to pass a request here, and that's something very funny. All right, so yes, we'll have to accept user here. So we'll say user, it accepts user, and it gets the session and returns session.get attribute. That means it returns the name of the user which is currently logged in. So I'll just close it down and I'll go here, right where I'm uploading this. So I'll make sure that I pass the third parameter as user to this function, and I will say I need to get the logged in user, right? Upload dir is fine, but here I will make a path. So I'll say string file path is equivalent to upload dir plus logged. So plus logged in user takes one parameter, all right, as user. And plus I'll concatenate dot jpg with that file. So we are going to give it an extension as well. And instead of this file name, I will use file path. All right. Okay. So we'll have to use file path, upload dir, and we are going to use string is equal to new file, upload dir. File path is going to be the upload dir, get logged in user.jpg, right? So let's try this. And we're calling it here, we have to pass user as a parameter also. Let's try this and see how it goes. Okay. Choose a file. So now I will choose this DM right here and I'll say upload. All right. Okay, we have this fahimkhan.jpg. I can clearly see that we are getting logged in user right here. All right, fahimkhan.jpg. But the index is incorrect. It's AJEE. Okay, we are doing it twice maybe. So let me see what are we doing here. A string file path is equal to upload dir. Okay, why are we supplying upload dir? Okay, just file path, no dot string, right? So that's it. Okay, item dot write new file, which is the file path, which is already string. So let us try now. Uploading back. Yeah, dm.jpg uploaded successfully. Now, but what is dm.jpg uploaded as? It's uploaded as Fahim Khan. For example, if I log out, right? And let me say I log in as Zia Malik and password as password, maybe PSS pass. I don't remember her password, so let me see the username and tables that we are using right here. So that is what's the table name? It's been a while, I've forgotten everything, right? Including the table name, and every single thing, right? Now for that I'll have to go to config.jpg to see the table name. Yeah, DB name is FS project, right? So the DB name is FS project. Okay, so that's full stack project, FS maybe. Yeah, so we have profile here. Okay, and we have FS project. So students, so we have only one user right here, so we'll have to maybe sign in. All right, so I'll have to register. All right, so maybe ZIA, Zia and MALIK, ZIA MALIK, PSSWORD is available. What is PSSWRD? So email ZIAMALIK@gmail.com is available. 1 2 3 4 10. All right, and 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So whatever. So we'll choose the DOB, select your gender, and anything. Right. So I'll enter the address and I'll say registered. Zia Malik was registered successfully, and I'll go and see whether Zia has been registered. Yeah, Zia Malik is registered successfully, and automatically, yes, she's been registered successfully. So now let us log in. Zia Malik, and the password is password. So I'll say login. Now you can clearly see. I'll choose a cover picture for her. This cover picture, and I'll say upload. ESP1.jpg uploaded successfully. So I'll go ahead and see ESP is being uploaded as Zia Malik. Now you can clearly see this right here. All right, so it's uploaded as Zia Malik. All right. So now let's try and retrieve the file. All right. Let's try and get the file because we already have this default cover being set right here. So I will go to profile. Okay, now you can see that we have set a default cover right here. So I will use scriptlets to define this. Right, so now this is going to be a real game changer here. The code that we are about to write is going to be something unique and something pretty light, and you can clearly see. Now I will say, hey, wait a second. All right, I'll call servlet context. So I will say, so I will call servlet context. So let's call this con is equivalent to get servlet context. So call the servlet context, and I'll say string file name is equivalent to. All right, so I'll say context dot get real path. All right, and here what I do is I call accounts controller. So I'll say accounts controller dot get logged in user. So I'll say string username is equivalent to, right? So we're getting the logged in user, get logged in user, and we'll say the path is going to be so the path is going to be the same path that we have used in file controller, which is this upload EIR, right? So this is going to be the path that we are using. So I'll set this path right here. So get the path of get real path right here. So we're getting the real path, and see whether the file exists or not, right? And I'll concatenate here. I will say plus the file us user name plus dot jpg. So now we'll have to see whether this file exists or not, right? So that's what we have to see, whether the file exists or not. So I'll use file. So I'll have to import file here. I'll say cover image is equivalent to new file, and we will pass the file name. Alright, so we're going to pass the file name here. Right, and now this is going to tell us whether the file exists or it does not exist. So now let's see this. So I will say if cover image dot exists. If the cover image exists, you got to do this. Show us, I'll say out dot print exists. Else you got to show us out dot print, right, does not exist, whatever. So but right, so this is something that we wanted to do. Okay, so I've done it. Alright, so let's see what are we getting this moment in time. We're getting a null pointer exception, right? So that we have to check. Why are we getting this null pointer exception? So con.get real path. So I'll have to get the real path right here, which is okay, I'll have to upload it somewhere else. So let's upload it just a moment. Let's upload it here. We're uploading it somewhere else because we'll have to upload it within the package. So I'll say right click properties and okay, let us go to this project. Okay, web page properties. Okay, this is full stack web application. So I am going to go to web page, and I have already made image, and there are a few images, cover and profile, right? So I'll just go and copy this path right here. Right, so this is the path. All right. Or let me go to this file, properties. So it is this path right here. So let me open the path. So this is the path right here, and this is our path, right? Documents, NetBeans projects, full stack web application, web image, and profile. So I'll just choose the same path to upload my files. Okay, so let me see whether I'm able to upload it here. All right, so let us see this. So okay, let's take this piece of code away, and let's go to file controller and change this, right? So change the path here. Upload dir has completely been changed, right? You can clearly see. All right, so I changed upload dir. So let's try and upload a new file. I'm logged in as Zia Malik, so I should be able to upload Zia. Okay, so let me click upload. esp1.jpg uploaded successfully. All right, but where? No, it's not been uploaded successfully right here. So we have some certain problems. So let me try and rectify those problems. Document, NetBeans projects, web, and then image, and then profile, and then double slash. Sorry, I'll have to add double slash right here. And let me refresh. Okay, it's been added successfully. Now you can see Zia Malik is right here. So okay, now let's go back to profile.jsp and change the path right here. All right, so the path has been changed. Con.get real path. So I don't have to get path like this. So I will say image. Okay, let me go back and see. So I will say images. I'll have to go to image slash profile slash username dot jpg, and we'll have to check whether that file exists or the file does not exist. Still have a null pointer exception. And where do we get this? So maybe user, because we already have this user available, so we don't have to get it. Alright, so get logged in user. So it's, for example, type, let's not use this. Instead of this, so let's type Zia Malik.jpg and see whether that image exists. So still getting a null pointer exception. And why are we getting this exception? So let me see. Okay, we're getting the servlet context, all right, and then we are getting the path, which is image profile ziamalik.jpg. It should exist. I don't know. Yeah, it should exist. Exists. Okay, just a moment. I'll have to see this, whether this file exists or not. Yeah, no. It does not. It does not show up. Zia Malik.jpg, full stack web application. Then we have image. So let me see whether the path is correct now. We have image, so we have profile, and then we have Zia Malik.jpg. So we have image, we have profile, and doesn't show up anything. It's image, and then we have profile, and then we have Zia Malik.jpg. It should come. Yeah, why doesn't it come? Okay, so let me try this. Okay, the profile spelling is absolutely incorrect. It's Pofolic, right? So we have done some spelling. Yeah, there's spelling mistake in profile. I'm sorry. I'm extremely sorry. So let's try this again. Profile does not exist. Profolic, yep. Absolutely right. So let's go ahead. Alright. So I'll go to profile.jsp exists. Now you can clearly see it shows that it does exist, right? And for example, if I delete this file, and it should show does not exist. So it's showing null pointer exception. That means in that way we're still going to, all right, catch the exception. We'll say try to upload, right, and catch the exception E. So in case of exception, we don't need this else right here, because if we are getting an exception right here, so U show does not exist, right? So this is going to do us. All right. So this is going to be try, and this is going to be catch, and catch should show does not exist. Now let us see. Shows, it still shows null pointer exception, so that's the problem we're getting. All right. Oh, okay. So but we're trying to right. We'll have to take entire code in the try catch exception. Sorry. All right. So it's try, right, and catch. Okay, fine. Now it should show does not exist. Please show. Yeah, it shows does not exist. Now in order, if I upload the file Zia Malik, it should show exists. Now it shows exists. So now that this thing is done. This thing is done. Right. So now what I do here. Right now you can clearly see this image right here. imgsrc. So I can say string okay, I'll have to first see string file name is equivalent to nothing. So or we still have string file name. So let's see. If it exists, so you will say I'll not use file name right here, so I'll just directly use this here if the file exists, right? So okay, Now I'll use it directly. So let's say string file name is equivalent to blank file name, and if the file exists, so I will say file name is equivalent to, right, so this is this cover image, right? Okay, and if it does not exist, so I'll say file name is equivalent to something like this, cover image. If the file exists, so we have this dot to string, so we can use it. And if it does not exist, so I will say the path is going to be image slash this profile which has been misspelled slash we have dcover.jpg, which is default cover. So I'll say dcover.jpg. So in that way we are going to get dcover.jpg. So it's absolutely right. All right. Okay. So let us take it. String file name is in try, so I'll take it outside the try so that it's available everywhere. FILE file name. Okay. Fine, so here what are we going to use? We're going to use expressions and use the file name. Now let's see whether it exists or it does not exist. Still an exception because file name. Alright. Okay, now let's use. Okay, we're not getting anything right here because it exists, right? Okay, now if it exists, so let me go ahead and choose, right, instead of if it exists, I will use the following plus user. Okay, I have commented this, so let me uncomment. So I'll use this here plus username, concatenate with username and JPG, right? Close it down. All right, so let's try once again. Yeah, now the cover image has come, right? We clearly see that the cover image has come. All right, so if it does not exist, for example, if I delete it, means it does not exist now. So I've deleted it, so the image does not exist. You're going to get default cover, right? So that's absolutely fine. And now instead of the ziamalik.jpg, I am going to use plus user name, right? So let's get it. Fine. If the image exists, image does not exist, we're getting default cover. So now we upload a new image. So image has been uploaded successfully. So now we are getting, I can clearly see right here, we are getting the cover image, right? So let me just increase or decrease the size of an image, maybe width 100%, and you can do it accordingly, right? So if you want a bigger cover or you want a smaller cover, it depends on what you want, right? So I will say, let's say HEIGST, height is equivalent to 50%. So let's see, what are we getting? Right, so this is the cover, but we should get it now. Width 100% is quite good. We will have to still make it, right? And I'll do rather this. So I'll make a div right here and take it rather inside the div. So I'll say div style, so I can use this right here. I'll say background, right? So I can see URL, right? So here I can use scriptlets. So let me use scriptlets to have this file name. So we have to echo this file name. So let's see now. Now we are setting background div right here, so that should work also. But no, we're not getting file name only will not work. Background, so URL, right? So we should be able to get this now. Alright, instead of setting an image, we can set background. Okay, let's carry on with the rest of the properties. So I'll say width 100%, right? So minimum dash height 300 pixels. So let's see now how it goes. Right, so we're getting it. Okay, so width 100%. So I'll say now another property, we'll use another property, background. Background size is going to be automatic. So please use automatic background size. So I can use this. Background size is going to be length, maybe, who knows, background size length. Contain. Right, so contain is going to show us more. So I'll say background size 100%. So let me use 100% right here. Okay, now we're getting background size as 100%. So now you have to adjust your image accordingly as per the size of the image, right? So I can do here, I'll say overflow. Alright, so I'll say overflow is hidden, so I don't want to show anything that overflows. Alright, and the background position that I will be using is center. Background position is center. Right, so now this is the background position center. So this thing has been uploaded. Congratulations. And what I reckon you doing is right, just a moment, because once you upload it, it's coming at the end. So this should happen, this all should happen before this post. Now why do I tell you this? I'll just tell you, you'll get it now. So I'll delete. Now the file does not exist. We get a default cover. So now I choose a file, right? And let's say I choose this Google Webmaster Tool, upload. So ga.jpg has been uploaded successfully. Now you can get Google Webmaster Tools is going to be set as your profile picture. So let me try once again. Okay, COVID-19, so I'll just set it as a profile picture. Cover picture, sorry, I chose profile picture. Alright, upload. So now you can clearly see this file has been uploaded and it's immediately taken effect, right? Now you can clearly see immediate effect. Now if I want to change it, there's going to be an immediate effect. For example, if I change this to Spring Framework, so I'll upload, right? Okay, Spring Framework, now you can clearly see has been uploaded and you can see an immediate effect. Okay, I'll choose this COVID, upload it, and here we go. No, I'm choosing the wrong image. So okay, let's upload. It's been uploaded successfully, right? Immediately you'll see this, right? So now if you want to upload it back, you can upload it back. So let me try this now. Now Zia is getting her own image. So now if I go to Fahim and I'll say password and I'll log in. Now I'm not getting any image, so I'll have to upload mine, right? Alright, so I'll upload, let's say I am going to get the Spring Framework being uploaded. So I suppose it's being uploaded. Yeah, it's getting now. You're getting Spring Framework. So now this is my profile picture. If I log out and log in as Zia Malik, password, so I'm getting my own right here. So now what you have to do, that get logged in user is getting only from the session. What you can do, get username. If session is not set, you can get username from the cookie as well, so that both are working, right? So let me take a look at time. So we still have ample amount of time remaining. So now the second thing that we have to understand is the following. So let me log in. Right, so this is your profile, and now whose profile are you viewing, right? So it should be I mean, you should know whose profile are you viewing, right? So you can pass it just like this in the ID, or I'll show you that in the maybe in next lecture, but at this moment in time the clarity is more required, so I'll have to be more clear in getting these things right for you guys, right? All right, so I'll just take this, I'll just take everything right here. All right, so it's absolutely fine. So now what we are doing here, okay, the first thing we are doing, we are declaring a file, right? String username, get the current account logged in user from the session itself, right? At this moment in time, we're getting it only from the session, but what you got to do is, if the session does not exist, please check cookies as well, right? So you already know how to do that, so I don't have to show you that. So if it does not exist, so you can get it from cookies. If both does not exist, then load the default picture, which is default cover. We already made it. If the file exists, make. All right, so that's as simple as anything. I'll just make you understand. Get the logged in user from the session and from the cookies, or we can say or from the cookies. Call servlet context and get the real path and make a file out of the real path, right? So you're calling this and making a file. And now if the file exists, that's fine. Load the current file. If the file does not exist, that's still fine. You load the default cover image. So do complete this. So this is the end of file upload. I've shown you how to upload multiple files and how to upload single file as well. So now as long as uploading a profile picture is concerned, right? So what are we going to do right here is the following. So now if the item.getField equals cover file, you got to do these things. All right. Okay. Right, so this if right here, right, and you can see where this if ends right here. So this if is okay, so let me just take it inside. Alright, so this is the second if. Inside this if we have another if, then we have another if. The first else belongs to this if, it should be inside this if. Return false should be here. And the second belongs to this, and there should be else, and else should be like this. Alright, and this if, right, selected image is not an image is the third, should be inside. And this is where my actual egg is. Please select a file to upload. All right, so if I select this file, it's a profile image that I'm selecting right now. I can say upload. Right now it's not. Please select a file to upload. So if I select a file to upload, you're still getting please select a file to. And this is the area where we are going to upload profile instead of cover image, right? So here we are going to upload cover image, because if it is not, let's say about if it is not, if item.getField name is not cover, right, then we'll have to check whether it is. If it is not cover, then you go ahead and check if it is profile. If it is profile, now what you got to do is upload it, right? And you can concatenate it maybe with cover or maybe with anything like that, right? For example, if you are uploading a cover image, right here you can say _ cover, cover cover.jpg. So now every file that you upload will get this cover, and you're going to retrieve it, right? Once you're retrieving it, you are going to retrieve it as underscore cover.jpg. So let's see, now it is going to show that it does not exist. You're going to get default file, right? So it does exist, but yeah, in some different way, right? Okay, so you have to check for this again. Underscore cover.jpg does not exist. You get default. Now you upload, you will be uploading as cover picture. So let's upload. It's being uploaded as cover. Now you can clearly see it's been uploaded as cover picture. Now Zia Malik underscore cover, right? So now if I log out and log in as me, right? Now I'm getting default, so I still have to upload a file. So I'll say upload, and now you can clearly see I will be getting this file, and I'm getting this as Fahim Khan underscore cover, right? So now once you're uploading profile picture in the else department, right, in else, once you're uploading the profile, because profile name will have the same username and cover picture will have the same username. Now what you need to do is suffix underscore profile with the profile image, and use the same directory to upload. And this is how you can differentiate between the profile image and the cover image, because once you are uploading the cover image, that has underscore cover.jpg as a suffix, and there once you are uploading profile image, it should have underscore profile.jpg. And this is how we can use images to load profile and other systems without even using the database, right? So we're not using database right here, and clearly see we're not using any database right here, and we're still uploading the same, right? Alright, so I can choose and I can update my image. If I want to update an image right here, alright, it's cached maybe, so we'll have to turn off the cache. Okay, so now you can clearly see the file has been, cover picture has been uploaded, and every time you load the website, you're going to get your own image, right? So do practice this and let me know if I can help you. I think I've been able to explain it in a better way, and majority of things are already known to you guys, so I don't have to re-explain anything. In case if you're having any problem in this section of file upload, do message me, right? So I'll be starting with few topics of servlet before we get started with the responsive web application design. I wish you good luck. Bye bye. Take care of yourself and do practice very hard. Bye bye.